What's up, you guys? It's Michael Trader, otherwise known as Tater, and today I'm going to bring you guys a review on a new bottle released in 2026. And this one comes from a legacy distillery known as Buffalo Trace. So today I have the Cured Oak E.H. Taylor, and this is a 10-year bourbon. It is 100 proof, and the MSRP is $79.99. This bottle also had a previous release a couple years ago, I think in 2016, but it was $69.99 and 17 years old, and it is like a legendary bottle. If you are a tater hunter and you love E.H. Taylor, that's the bottle you want. So hopefully this one will stand up to that. I mean, it looks like every other E.H. Taylor, so it just says Cured Oak, and it's kind of like a chocolate colored for the writing. So the difference between this and a normal E.H. Taylor is the staves for the barrels were air dried for 13 months rather than the typical 6 months, which supposedly that removes the harsh tannins, adds an additional like flavor profile to the wood, creates deeper extraction during maturation, and then emphasizes the mature oak complexity rather than what the new wood spice, I guess. That's at least what my research told me. You know, maybe that's just marketing, I don't know. I do know a lot of distilleries here nowadays, not 10 years ago when they first did this, they season their stuff, I think, at minimum 12 to 18 months. So this may have been revolutionary 10 years ago, but not necessarily anymore. So, with that being said, let's get down to it. I'll shut up and we will try this out because that's what you guys are here for. Ooh, beautiful pop. Okay, so let's go to the nose. Okay, so that is a lot more desserty than I was honestly expecting. I was kind of thinking it was going to be real oaky, like an oak bomb full of spice, but this is more like a fresh blackberry jam. It's super fruit forward. I get some like Welch's grape juice, like I typically do in a lot of Buffalo Trace stuff. I wouldn't say it's significantly oakier than like an E.H. Taylor, but it certainly has more depth. It also doesn't really come off as like a 10-year product, similar to like how the Peerless 10 is. It says it's a 10-year, it is a 10-year, but it doesn't like smack me in the face with like a big oak punch. I've got a wild note for you, okay? Let me set the scene. So you have a house project. You're building your kid a tree house, okay? And you go to a Lowe's or a Menards, not Home Depot, because I don't like Home Depot. And you're in the parking lot, you're walking to the lumber yard, and right next to the entrance there is a farmer's market with fresh strawberries. So you get that smell of the new lumber and then the strawberries coming in. That's in this glass. So my professional note is strawberries in a Lowe's lumber yard. Take that. So it's very unique, it's potent, it's pretty enticing, and I really hope the palate can match this because I do enjoy the smell of this. So I'd give the nose on that a 7.5 out of 10, so let's hope that the taste can match that. Okay. So initially I get like this, like a charred vanilla. Like almost like you added like vanilla extract to some baking good too late, and then you threw it into the oven, or it was already in the oven and you threw it on top of it for some reason because you didn't mix it into the batter, and it kind of like charred on the top of it. I kind of get some like small amount of grape or cranberry. It's kind of like a sour-ish tart note. It definitely drinks like at or below 100 proof. The sensations I'm getting is like across my whole tongue, so it's not like isolated in like the sides, the tip, the middle, or the back. It has like a slight dryness on the back, very slight peanut butter taste to it. It's somewhat leathery. It's got a very interesting mouthfeel, but I feel like I'm wanting a little bit more with it, which I think like a tick higher on the proof would solve that issue. But I mean, it's still above average. It's still unique. I definitely give it like a 6 out of 10 for the taste. Let me get some notes on the finish and see how it stands up. So the finish, it's mildly drying. It's kind of getting more drying the more I drink it. Coats, so it kind of makes me wanting more. The oak is more present on the finish than anywhere else. I still get some blackberry and tart fruits. It's a pretty long finish, but it's nothing like impressive, honestly. But I do like how it's different from other stuff on my shelf. So I'd give that a 5.5 out of 10, which is slightly above average. I think it's decent. Before I give you the final score, I just want to remind you to like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel. I just surpassed 200 subscribers on YouTube, and my goal by the end of 2026 is to get to 500. So help me out there, and I would greatly appreciate you guys showing everyone my page and help me carry this along and make this hobby more fun. But the final score for this is a 64.3 out of 100, which is above average, but I would not exhaust yourself in trying to find this bottle unless you really need E.H. Taylor products. I don't think it's something you're going to be like, I need 10 of those, or I need, an excess amount of them. I mean, it's good. It's a one-off for me. I probably won't look for another one, but it's decent. Overall, it's a good bottle. Nowhere near worth secondary. I think the most I would pay for this is like 100 to 120. And I think on secondary right now it's like 400 to 600, which is insane. But let me know what you guys think of it. Before you guys leave and go check out one of my other videos, I want to know what your guys' favorite oak experiment from a distillery. I'd say I'm probably a big French oak person, so any distillery that does that kind of stuff, I usually love it. So Penelope Architect comes to mind. The store picks are great, but let me know what you think, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.